Hey guys, this is Daniel back out in the shop. Uh, kind of cool, a little windy outside. But what I need to do today is I need to make me a little pipe bender, bar bender, whatever. I mostly use rebar, and it's getting close to Christmas time to make some more gifts. And so I need an easier way to bend the rebar and to be a little bit more accurate. So what I'm going to attempt to do today is make one. Got some flat stock here. I got some flat stock, uh, 1.5 by 36. It's a 1/4 inch thick. Should be more than enough. And so I'm gonna cut a piece off the end here, drill 2 holes, and then take this. I mic'd this, and it came out to 5/8. I think it should be 5/8, I believe. I think that's what I ended up with a while ago. Anyway, yeah. So it's 5/8. That's what that's gonna be. So I'm gonna cut that off, make it flat. Cut me 3 pieces. They'll probably be 1.25 inches long or something like that, because I also want to use some flat bar, and then I have some of this long stuff left from when they built the building. I guess they call it strapping or something like that. I cut it up into small pieces. Oh, they're about 3 feet long, 4 feet long maybe. And so I'm going to use that. So let me get set up. First, I'll clean this and then cut it. Probably cut it on the bandsaw over there. And then we'll probably cut this on the bandsaw as well. And then we get it all cleaned up after we cut it. And then we'll drill some holes. Gotta put at least 2 holes in this piece. This will be a base piece. Once we cut it, then we'll put 2 holes in the other. One for the stud and then one to slip over. So it'll be 2 5/8 holes going in there. All right. Let me get some PPE on, and we'll get started. What I'm gonna do here, these I was able to get some, I think they're 1/2 inch holes, but those are 1/2 inch. We'll put this over here, tack it in place, and then come from the back and fill all that in. This is a 1/4 inch. It's 1/4 inch thick, so I put enough weld in there to hold this in, hopefully. And because we're mainly just gonna bend 3/8 rebar, 1/2 inch rebar, and 5/8 rebar when I need to. So that's gonna have to work because I don't have another 5/8 drill bit. All right, I did get my pins tacked on top. I had a tack on each side of it, but this is the main thing here. I'll fill that in. Fill that in with weld. The base is a 1/4 inch thick, so technically it'll be about a 1/4 inch worth of weld off in there, in that hole there. And then we're going to flip this over and do the same thing. Plug weld them on the bottom, and then I'm gonna run a bead around. Finish out running the bead around each pin. I put some 5/8 hole in the table a while back. It's a video where I made just put some holes there where my clamps can go down. It's not a fabrication table because it's not 90 degree. It's not accurate. But I just put about 5 holes in it. And so that's what happened is I got that 5/8 pin stuck down in there and ran a clamp on here. And I'm going to run the weld. Put my deal at 21.2 volts and 342 on Y speed. Just guessing and looking at the Miller app. But I use 030Y, so I had to guess on some settings. But this was my test run, and it came out pretty decent. So I said that's what I'll go with. All right, let's see what happens. Guys, just trying to fix this tool, and looks like when I use the countersunk deals to make the hole big, I messed it up pretty bad. So what I'm gonna do is ouch, that's a splinter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the other end, drill another hole. I did change my mind, and I went on and bought another 5/8 drill. If I've been thinking, I would have bought some 3/8 solid rod, and then I wouldn't have to go so big. But since I have plenty of the 5/8, since I have plenty of the 5/8 rod, that's why I went 5/8. But hindsight, I should have went 3/8. 3/8 would have been enough, a 3/8 solid rod. So anyway, if they're welded on there, they're good and solid. So what I'm gonna do is cut this off here, and there's still plenty along for leverage. Then drill a hole on this end here, a 5/8 hole on this end. Then when I slip it over, the problem I'm having is flopping side to side, and that's because I kind of wallowed this hole out just to get it to go over the pin. You just see how it wobbles, so I got to get it back to its right size. Let's see if we could. Yeah, see, it's already wobbling. And I did notice something, which even if I drill another hole, it may not solve the problem. But I know this hole is not true, because I use a rat tail file and I use a countersunk deal. But I know that most of the guys that make them online, this part here is thicker. And I don't know if that's to keep it flat across here or not. I don't know. But anyway, when you go to pull, it automatically wobbles around, and you don't get good leverage. So before I cut this off, what I'm gonna do first is mark my hole, drill a small hole, and make it bigger and bigger, and then hit it with the 5/8 drill. So that's what you have to make sure. This hole has to be perfectly round. That goes over the pivoting stud. This end here, I'm just going to cut off part right here. This is long enough. It was a 36-inch bar. I cut 6 inches off of it, so it left me 30 inches. So I may just cut it right here, and just keep this for scrap or use it for something else. But that's where I made my mistake. On the first time I tried it, this hole here didn't come out perfectly round. And but once I bought another 5/8 drill and did that, it was okay. Really, for what I was going to do, 3/8 pins would have been fine, but this is what I had, and scrap was 5/8, so it came out pretty good. I did put a little weld on the back. I'm gonna grind that down flat. Probably don't have to, and I'm thinking about painting it. So that's probably what I end up doing tomorrow, is painting it. But this project is done. That'll be fine. All right, hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thanks.